Hello friends, Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Today I want us to think about people who are users. And I'm going to use the scripture that is found in Acts chapter 16, verses 16 to 19. Acts 16, 16 to 19. This is Apostle Paul when he was going through his missionary journeys after he converted to Christianity. And he was in a place, in one of the places that he was going, and he found a woman, a young woman. They met a young woman who was possessed by a spirit. But here is the thing. The spirit within this woman, she was a fortune teller. Like she would tell you what will happen tomorrow. And that is also something that Christians should know, that not anybody who tells you about tomorrow is necessarily using the Spirit of God. So this woman had a way of predicting the future, and she was a slave. So she got money. She earned money for her masters. So there were people who were using her talent or the spirit within her so that she can fortune tell for people, and that is the way they got money. In short, she was just something they used. She was just an instrument. And when she met Paul and Silas, not in Silas, but in Luke, she started following them. And this is what she would say. These men are servants of the Most High God who are telling you the way to be saved. But she kept it on for many days, following them, saying the same thing. Here's the thing. Spirits identify other spirits. Even though the spirit within her was not the Spirit of God, the spirit recognized the Spirit of God in Paul and his companions. Just like many demonic spirits would meet Jesus when he met people who are possessed, and they would proclaim that you are the Son of God. So the spirit within this woman recognized that they had the Spirit of the Most High God. And she kept on saying it over and over and over. But that doesn't mean that she was not fortune telling for other people. That doesn't mean that she was still not being used by her masters to use her bad spirit, the spirit of the evil one, to tell people, or to rather tell fortunes of other people. And when Paul got agitated, he said enough is enough. And he rebuked the spirit within the woman and told the spirit, come out of her, release her. And the spirit came out of the woman. Now, do you know what that means? Ameharibu biashara ya wengine. He has spoiled the business of other people because they were making money through this woman's spirit. And now he has delivered this woman from the bad spirit, from the spirit that they were using to get money from people. Guess what they did? They went after Paul and his companions. In fact, they handed them over to the authorities, to the magistrate. They wanted retribution. Why? Ameharibu biashara. You know? Let me tell you something. There are people who value you for as long as they can use you. It is interesting that they did not even want to know about the woman. How are you? How are you doing? Are you okay? Nothing. She was just a slave. She was just an object to be used. For them, their capital has been destroyed. They didn't even care how the woman was feeling. Nobody cared for her. They went after the people who dealt a blow to their business. To some people, your value to them is to the extent that they can use you. Once whatever they are using within you is not there, you are of no value to them. No matter what is happening to you, they will not even ask you, how are you doing? They go on to the next. Or they go to another person who can be more valuable, through whom they can earn more. Be very careful the people you associate with. Also be very careful what is inside you. It could be that whatever is inside you is a gifting from the Lord. But the people who are using it, or the people around you, want you for as long as that gift is benefiting them. They don't care about you. They care about what they can get from you. Be very careful about the people around you. You may not be a slave like this woman. The spirit within you may be the good spirit of God, the true spirit of God. The gifting within you is the gift that God has given you. Be very careful. Unfortunately, even for us pastors in church, many times we use people. I've said it. Many times pastors use people, their giftings. For as long as you're there and you're giving me clout, you're giving me relevance, I'll continue to lift you and to make you think that I value you. But the minute you have nothing, I drop you. Unfortunately, that is happening even in churches. So, discern. Allow yourself to discern through the Spirit of God. Discern who are the right people to associate with, and use your gifting for the glory of God. Use your gifting to edify others. And where you know you are being used, or where you realize you are being used, leave. If the relationship is that of a user, you're going to be abused even spiritually. It's time to leave. It's time to be delivered, even from those wrong relationships that are using you, that are draining you, that make sure you are of value to them for as long as they can use you. Beware of users. Till next time. Bye.